Marriage is a very important institution in our life. It is a very important relationship that we see in our life, because one always, as human being, we need a partner, we need somebody to share the good, the bad and the ugly of our life. So the D9 chart becomes very important. And the 6th house of the D9 is also very important. The 6th house is the house which talks about Rog Ripu Rin. That is, it talks about the problems, it talks about the Runar Bandhan also, and it also talks about enmity. In general, the 6th house is a heavy house. It does show growth, but for marriage, it is a negating house. It shows problems in marriage, it shows separation or divorce in marriage. Now if you look into the 6th house of the D9, you will understand that the 6th house of the D9, if it is heavy, then it reflects poorly on the institution of marriage. Why? Because first and foremost, the 6th house is talking about dissolvement of marriage, separation, fights, litigation, depending on the planet that it is sitting there. If it's Rahu, it could be cheating. If it's Mars, then it could be abuse, or it could be fights. If it's Sun, it's ego hassles that we are seeing that is dissolving that area. And then it could also show a heavy prarabdha with that person, that there needs to be a cutting of the karma with that person concerned before you can move on in the life. It is so specially related to the first marriage of the person concerned. We have many charts that we can see and we can understand. If you take the chart of Rabindranath Tagore, in the D1, you see he has Saturn sitting in the 6th house, which shows a different indifference of attitude and can show a movement. And in the D9 also we see that there is Moon, the 12th lord, sitting there. It so happened that there is an exchange between the 12th lord and the 6th lord in the chart. So this is a Moon Saturn exchange in his chart, and his marriage did not dissolve due to any other reason but that his wife passed away. So again, there was some karma because it's a 12th lord sitting there, and the marriage did not sustain for a long period of time. We can take the chart of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Again, in the case of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose, you can see that there is Moon sitting in the 6th house in the D1. Again, a very strong planet which can show change in love, affection, moodiness, etc. And Moon itself is a period or a planet that gives a very short period of time because of its changeability. In the D9 also, we see there is Moon sitting in the 6th house, this same Moon. So it is amplifying the effects of Moon. It is Bhav Vargottam, and he had probably one of the shortest marriages in history possible. So he loved his spouse a lot, but he could not stay with her because of his duties culling. So we see somebody loses the spouse, somebody cannot stay in the marriage because they have to go for the duty, or their spouse or they themselves die, and finally when there is no marriage, you can see that chart of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. In Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji's chart, we see that in his 6th house we have the 7th lord Mars. Now when the 7th lord Mars is placed in the 6th house, it will negate marriage. Such a person may not want to get married, and if it is complemented by the D9, then the issue becomes really serious. And in his D9 again he has that Mars sitting in the 6th house with the 6th lord and the Lagna lord of the D9, that is Venus. So he did have his relationships, so to speak, but there was no marriage as such. Marriage in the legal sense was denied. The 6th house of the D9 is very important in assessing the longevity of marriage, whether the marriage is going to happen or not, and whether the person will sustain the married life or not. Because 6th house, I repeat again, can show negation. In fact, it does show negation of marriage. So do write into us, do let us know what you feel about this video, and till we meet with you again. Thank you.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.